Hello everyone, my name is Engineer Taha Mushtaq Sheikh and today's lecture we'll be discussing on Biomedical 4, the era of IoT in healthcare. In this session, we will explore how the fourth industrial revolution is transforming the biomedical industry through the integration of smart devices, IoT technologies and data-driven healthcare solutions. Let's have an overview of biomedical eras which are tracing the evolution of medical devices from manual tools to advanced IoT tools. In the era of Biomedical 1.0, before the age of automation, manual instruments ruled the day, relying solely on human expertise and skillful hands, without any electronic support. For example, mercury sphygmomanometer. In Biomedical 2.0, development of mechanical prosthetics were made which enhance patient mobility and rehabilitation. While talking about Biomedical 3.0, advanced digital medical devices were made allowing electronic monitoring and data collection of the patient. And in Biomedical 4.0, integration of IoT enabled smart health devices for real-time monitoring and analysis. Biomedical 4.0 builds on the concept of Industry 4.0, bringing together cyber-physical systems, cloud computing, big data, and the Internet of Things. In healthcare, this means smarter diagnostics, connected devices, and personalized treatment plans. We can define Biomedical 4.0 through four key categories. Number one, integration of IoT. In Biomedical 4.0, the Internet of Things forms the backbone of smart healthcare. By integrating IoT, devices no longer work in isolation. Instead, they communicate seamlessly to provide a continuous flow of data. For example, a patient with wearable blood pressure monitor doesn't need to visit the clinic every week. Number two, role of smart sensors. Smart sensors are the eyes and ears of Biomedical 4.0. They capture vital signals directly from the human body with remarkable precision. Take for instance glucose monitoring sensors for diabetic patients. These tiny minimally invasive devices continuously measure blood glucose and alert the patient when the level go too high or too low. Number 3, importance of big data. In Biomedical 4.0, big data is what gives meaning to the flood of information generated by IoT and sensors. Every heartbeat recorded, every glucose spike detected, and every hospital scan contributes to an enormous pool of health data. By analyzing this data, healthcare system can identify trends that were invisible before. Number 4, benefits of cloud technology. Finally, Biomedical 4.0 relies heavily on cloud technologies to store, process, and share medical data. The cloud makes healthcare truly borderless. Imagine a rural patient getting an MRI scan in a small clinic. Thanks to cloud storage, the images are instantly available to a specialist in a major hospital hundreds of kilometers away. This reduces delay in diagnosis and make advanced care more accessible. Now let's discuss how IoT is revolutionizing health monitoring. First, real-time monitoring. IoT devices such as smartwatches, ECG patches, and connected oximeters continuously record patient vitals such as heart rate, oxygen saturation, or temperature and send this data instantly to the healthcare providers. Secondly, if we talk about telehealth integration with IoT, remote consultations are no longer just about video calls. Devices can directly stream patient vitals to doctors during an online session. And if we talk about EMR integration, IoT ensures that all captured data is seamlessly integrated into electronic medical records. This means doctors don't rely on only on snapshots from clinical visits, they have continuous long-term health data as well. Now let's look at a case study where IoT powered health monitoring was implemented in a group of cardiac and diabetic patients. This result shows three clear benefits. First, continuous monitoring process. Wearable ECG patches and glucose monitors were used to track patients' vitals 24/7. Instead of waiting for monthly checkups, doctor received a constant flow of real-time data. For example, a diabetic patient with a glucose fluctuation throughout the day were automatically logged and sent to their physician, enabling precise medication adjustments. Reduced emergency hospitalization because alerts are generated when readings cross dangerous thresholds. Early interventions became possible and making physicians to act accordingly on the depending on the condition of the patient is suffering. And one of the most important factors is increased early detection, where early detection of potential cardiac issues or glucose issues has improved by 40%, allowing for proactive management of patients' health and reducing the risk of severe complications. IoT offers several key benefits that are transforming modern healthcare. First, continuous data monitoring. Unlike traditional checkups that give doctors only a snapshot, IoT devices provide a continuous stream of health data. Early detection of health issues, because IoT captures subtle changes in real-time conditions, can be identified much earlier. Personalized care. IoT data allows treatment to be tailored to each patient's unique need. For instance, a fitness tracker that records daily activity levels can help doctors design a customized rehabilitation plan. And finally, with IoT-enabled alert system, doctor can respond to emergencies immediately. While IoT is transforming healthcare, there are still some important barriers we need to consider. First, data privacy and security. IoT devices generate massive amounts of sensitive patient data. If not properly protected, this data can be exposed to cyber attacks or misuse. For example, in 2017, hackers exploited vulnerabilities in hospital IoT devices, putting patient safety at risk. Second, device interoperability challenges. Different IoT devices often come from different manufacturers, and they don't always communicate well with each other. For instance, a hospital may use blood pressure monitors from one company and glucose monitors from another, but if their data formats are incompatible, it becomes difficult to integrate the results into a single patient record. This lack of standardization slows down the efficiency of IoT-based care. And finally, while IoT can reduce long-term healthcare costs, the upfront expenses for devices and infrastructure are often high. For example, continuous glucose monitoring systems are life-changing for diabetic patients, but they remain unaffordable for many in low-income communities. This creates a digital divide where advanced care is available only to those who can pay for it. As we look ahead, Biomedical 4.0 open remarkable opportunities. AI combined with genomics will drive truly personalized medicine, for instance, tailoring cancer therapies to a patient's unique genetic profile. Smart implants and surgical robots will adapt in real time, offering greater precision and recovery. Virtual and augmented reality will transform rehabilitation and surgery, making therapies more immersive and effective. With IoT and cloud integration, even rural clinics can connect patients to specialists worldwide, expanding access to quality care. In short, the future healthcare will be predictive, preventive, personalized, and globally accessible. Finally, concluding the presentation, Biomedical 4.0 and IoT are not just technological shifts, they are a call to embrace the future of healthcare, a future where care is smarter, faster, and truly centered on the patient. By addressing the challenges while harnessing innovation, we can move toward a healthcare system that is predictive, preventive, and personalized, improving life across the globe.